count up cash, bread by the loaf, hop at the plane, hop in the ghost. No time to kick it, bitch, I gotta go. I gotta get it today. What it do, what the motherfucking business is, it's Monday, so you already know that your boy had to jump back in the studio to give y'all another episode of this Flight Lounge. Now, last week was the first week, that was the little test run of me actually recording it, and after I watched it, you feel me, I seen a couple little things that I wanted to change about it, but it feels good to be back, you feel me, it feels good to be here with the new YouTube family. Shout out to my Spotify family that been holding it down since day one. But yeah, man, this weekend, it was pretty cool. I didn't really end up doing too much. Mostly just did the regular stuff. I went out. I went to go get the money. I spent time with my little man, chill with my girl. Caught up on a couple new shows, listened to some new music. You feel me? The regular, you feel me? So, you feel me? With it coming into fall and stuff, it's about to start getting real rainy, starting to get real cold, you feel me? People's about to start getting sick, you feel me? We already kind of been sick, but you feel me? The regular is about to start happening, so you feel me? I hope that y'all took advantage of the last week that we really started getting some sunlight in there and stuff like that, because it's about to start raining and shit, especially if you from the Northwest like me. You kind of used to that. We usually only get like maybe a month or two of some real decent sunlight. The rest of the time it's real rainy, it's real cold, it's real windy, and it's just all around like some regular ass weather. So yeah, man, I took advantage of the last bit of sunlight that I got. I actually ended up trying some new food too. We gonna get into that a little bit later, but yeah, you already know that your boy likes to start the motherfucking podcast off with just a little bit of inspiration or, you know, motivation to some people who might need it. And I guess this week, we just gonna say, trust the process. Now, I know sometimes people get a little bit discouraged when they don't see results that they want to see right off the rip, but you feel me? Like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is some of these businesses. Now, with 2020 and all of the electronics and social medias and stuff out there, there's too many ways to get on for you to sleep on yourself. Whether you got a dog grooming business, a t-shirt company, you feel me? There is an audience for all of that out there, you feel me? So even if you don't see, you know, progression in a month or 2 months or 3 months or a year or even 2 years, you feel me? Just trust the process, and if you know that you putting in that work, you should see results. And if you're not seeing results off of what you're doing, then it's time to switch it up. You feel me? Don't give up, just switch it up. You feel me? There's too many ways for you to get this bag. So you feel me? If you feeling a little bit discouraged, sometimes it's just good to step back and kind of see what you're doing, and then you can kind of make little adjustments from there. So like I said, trust the process. Don't get too discouraged. Just get on your job and handle your business, especially if you want to get this money, because you feel me? Scared money don't make no money, and if you scared, you're going to be broke. So get on your shit and get your bag up, you feel me? Get your credit, all of that good stuff up, because in the long run, you feel me? Money is power, but motherfucking credit is king, you feel me? You ain't walking up to a brand new house for $300,000-$400,000 and you got that in your bank. Sometimes you need a little credit, you feel me, with your cash to make the moves happen, you feel me? So yeah, man, that's all I really wanted to say, I guess, for the motivational part, the real part, you feel me? So now, let's get into the motherfucking topics of the week. Now, you already know the first topic of the week is the music of the week. Now, this weekend was pretty decent for the music, you feel me? I would definitely say I got to hear a little bit of music that I have been waiting for. I got to hear some music that was just alright. And I stumbled across a couple little tracks that I'm going to share with y'all. And if y'all got whatever streaming platform, Spotify, Apple Music, I'm sure all of these projects and singles that I'm going to share with y'all is on there. So the first motherfucking project, you already know that your boy was going to check out right off the rip. I was pretty surprised that the shit actually came out. Like, it's kind of been crickets for a little while. I wasn't sure, you know, when I could expect this to come out, but shout out to motherfucking Metro. Shout out to the nigga 21 Savage, because that motherfucking Savage Mode 2, it finally came out. Now, you already know that 21 Savage was having some trouble, you know, not too long ago, you feel me, with ICE and them. They tried to deport my man. We found out that he was actually from the UK, not from Atlanta, but my nigga's still from Atlanta, you feel me? But a whole lot of shit was going on with 21 Savage, and you kind of seen him after that kind of switch up his image to kind of better the people, you know, and kind of, you know, put a better light on himself to kind of go out there and help these kids and shit. But Slaughter, the motherfucking Savage Mode 2, I ain't gonna lie, The shit was tight, you feel me? It had some motherfucking bangers on there. Off rip, I'm pretty sure if you heard any of the album, you heard that motherfucking running that they got on there. That motherfucker is a slap, you feel me? Right off rip, when I heard that shit, I was like, okay, he's not playing. He's really getting on here spitting some of that motherfucking crack. So shout out to the nigga 21 Savage, Metro Boomin. He had some crazy motherfucking beats on there as expected. So I was definitely happy with the overall project. It did have some replay value on there. And if you haven't heard that motherfucking Savage Mode 2, get on your shit. Get on your motherfucking Tidal, get on your Spotify, and get on there and show them niggas some loves, because it got some motherfucking bangers on there. Now, the next motherfucking artist is an artist that you already know that your boy been rocking with for like, I'm gonna say at least 10, 15 years, you feel me? Now, it's not one of my favorite artists, it's not one of the best artists, but it's an artist that I fuck with for life, you feel me? I feel like it's one of my niggas, you feel me? Shout out to the nigga Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa actually dropped the deluxe version of his Saga to Wiz Khalifa, you feel me? Saga Wiz Khalifa, they put out the deluxe version of that. It wasn't too long, I believe it was only like 7 or 8 songs, you feel me? So it wasn't an extremely long project, but it had a couple little songs on there. If you kind of been rocking with Wiz Khalifa, you already know what you can expect on his projects, you feel me? A lot of good vibes, a lot of good smoke, a lot of bad bitches, and you feel me? A lot of taking them motherfucking McQueen shots, you feel me? A lot of that KK is in the air, you feel me? So shout out to my motherfucking nigga Wiz Khalifa. Like I said, the project was alright, you feel me? It wasn't the best shit that I ever heard. It wasn't no motherfucking cushion orange juice, but I fucked with it. It was cool, you feel me? It was just, it wasn't my favorite from him, but I still liked it. And if you're a Wiz Khalifa fan, and if you a Taylor, even if you haven't heard from Wiz Khalifa in a little while and you just looking for some good music, he just put the Saga of Wiz Khalifa out, so you might as well tap in on that motherfucker, you feel me? Roll up some of that good old smoke that you smoking on and show support, you feel me? So tap in with that nigga Wiz Khalifa and check out that brand new motherfucking project. Yiddy! The next project is from somebody that I haven't heard in a long time. It's somebody whose music, you know, I don't listen to it all the time, but I can definitely say, number 1, my man got bars. Number 2, my man got good taste. And number 3, he's a solid guy, you feel me? So shout out to that nigga motherfucking Machine Gun Kelly. He just dropped his first rock project. Now, if you know who Machine Gun Kelly is, you feel me? He's a pretty dope artist, you feel me? He be holding it down for Cleveland. I think he's a great artist. Good wordplay, but he can also tap in with that other stuff that, you feel me, some of the people in the trap might not want to hear, but some of the people or some of the girls in the college dorm rooms, or some people who just ain't about that life. Some people like to listen to that other shit. So it's dope that he tapped in on a motherfucking rock album. I wasn't expecting that at all, but I heard that the shit is probably one of his biggest projects, at least like release sales wise, you feel me? In his first week, I believe he did over 100,000 copies, so definitely shout out to that man. I personally didn't check it out. Not saying I'm not gonna check it out, but I'm not really a big fan of, you know, rock. I'm not sure what kind of flavor he gonna bring. I don't know if he gonna spit a little something on there, or is this gonna be some like, I'm screaming on here? Is it gonna be like some emo type rap? Is he gonna be sad? Or is this some shit that I could still, you feel me, be bouncing to and really getting that vibe? It's just gonna be on drums and motherfucking guitars and shit like that. But regardless of what the shit is, you feel me, shout out to the nigga MGK. And if you haven't checked out his brand new project, I believe it's called Tickets to My Downfall, you feel me? It's on all streaming platforms, so get your motherfucking rock on, you feel me? The next motherfucking artist is an artist that I've been fucking with somewhat, I say like a good year, you feel me? I ain't been rocking with the nigga's whole career, but my nigga definitely be having some drip. My nigga definitely got some bars, and that nigga's doing his thing right now. So shout out to my nigga Millies from Boston. Again, Millies, you feel me? He just put out a brand new single. It's called Himalayas. That motherfucker is a slap, and every time I hear bro, he be getting the fuck off. Pause, you feel me? He be really doing his thing, whether it's like a freestyle or at least all the songs that I heard from him have been decent, you feel me? I know he got a couple with Dave East, that's his man, so they always do their things, but shout out to that nigga for that motherfucking Himalayas. It's definitely a dope song. It's not too long either. It don't got no chorus on it. It's kind of just my nigga just spitting the shit. You feel me? And when I heard it for the first time, I was definitely like, ooh, wee. You feel me? That nigga set the booth on fire with that motherfucker. I probably listened to that shit like, I'm gonna say I listened to that shit probably a good 10, 15 times this weekend. Like I said, it's not a long song, so I kept just replaying it as I was riding around getting to the money, because that's what kind of motherfucking mood it sets, you feel me? Going out there just getting the paper. He was telling you just bars, you feel me? I'm not gonna give away all the motherfucking bars. I'm gonna just tell you, if you like music with substance and bars, you feel me? Some shit, not just some shit that you can bounce to, but some shit that you can actually grind to and actually feel. Check out that motherfucking brand new Millie's Himalayas. It's on all streaming platforms now. Now that we done got the music out the way, you already know that I got a couple shows for y'all that I wanted to bring to the table. Honestly, I haven't really been seeing a whole bunch of motherfucking movies that I wanted to check out, at least. You feel me? So here's a couple shows that, you know, you might be vibing to, and you should check them out because they are probably on your Netflix or your Hulu, you dig? The first one is that Power Book Season 2. Now, if you've been listening to the podcast for a while, you already know that your boy is a motherfucking Power fan. I thought it was a great series. Shout out to my nigga Fifth. But Power Season 2, so far, is just alright. You feel me? I only seen the first few episodes. I didn't check last night's episode, you feel me? So I'm gonna have to tap into that a little bit later. But so far, it's just kind of... you feel me? If you watched the first Power, you already know that Tariq wasn't everybody's favorite character, you feel me? And it kind of spun off to show you what Tariq's life was like after the whole thing with Power happened. I'm not gonna give it away for those who haven't seen it, but it's kind of a spinoff onto his life. And, you know, there was a couple other characters, and I believe that they're gonna be making different seasons or different episodes of different people's lives. So this is just the first part of it, but it's cool. I'm gonna say I fuck with it so far, but there is some things that's kind of corny about the show. Some of the characters, I'm just like, bro, y'all showing a little bit too much of these niggas. Focus on this. And the whole plot and shit of it is just a little different, you feel me? So I'm not real sure what they plan to do with it. I know that they gonna do something that's super dope, and I feel like it's coming up soon, but so far, I'm just chilling on the show, you know? I'm not too pumped on it. Like I said, I didn't see last night's episode, so I'm definitely gonna tap into that. Maybe something on that episode will make me believe something different, but I would definitely say if you haven't checked out Power already, make sure y'all check out that motherfucking episode. Check out the first episode and then check out Power Book 2 because it's only got 3 episodes, so it'll be easy for you to, you know, jump in and kind of figure out what's happening, you feel me? But shout out to the nigga Fifth again, and shout out that motherfucking Power. That's my shit, you feel me? The next motherfucking show, it's a show that I kind of like because, you know, people like to look at the inside of things that they actually like doing. So if you know me, you know that I got a crazy t-shirt collection. Usually I like to get like vintage shirts, you feel me? So the next show is called Slobby's World. Now, a lot of y'all might have already seen it on Netflix. The cover of the shit kind of looked goofy, so it's kind of like you might have just went past it. You didn't even know what it was, but you probably already seen it on your Netflix. But the show is basically about a dude, I believe he lives in Tucson, Arizona, and he has a vintage shop. Now, this vintage shop ain't just selling some old dirty ass clothes, you feel me? It's actually got a lot of dope shit. He got dope ass sneakers. He got vintage Louis Vuitton bags, different t-shirts that you can get. All of them are mostly vintage, you feel me? Real old. Like if you know anything about vintage t-shirts, these is like one stitch shirts. So some of them got like 20, 30, 40 years on them, and he's selling them at affordable prices. He does a lot of trades. I know he has a lot of like people who come into the shop that are regulars. He hooks them up. He got a real good sense of personality. Cool dude, you feel me? Again, the show is called Slobby's World. So if you into like drip and fashion and sneakers and shit like that, check this show out. It's not that bad, you feel me? I believe it's only like like one season or something like that, you feel me? So it's not too many episodes, but it's enough episodes to kind of give you a perspective of what they're doing in there. And if you travel a lot and you ever in Arizona, I know for sure next time I go to AZ, I'm pulling up to motherfucking Generation Cool. That's the store that he owns out there in motherfucking Arizona, and that's where they selling and they trapping and they getting that money from. So some of the shit that I be seeing on the show, I'm definitely like, man, I would have grabbed that shit, you feel me, immediately, you feel me? But like I said, not all of the shit is super dope, but if you like vintage and Jordans and just all around stuff like that, and you just like shows that you can, you know, like tap in with and get a good laugh and some flavor from, make sure y'all check out that motherfucking Slobby's World. It's on Netflix right now, you feel me? The next motherfucking show that we gonna talk about is one that's been MIA for a little while, but it's coming back, you feel me? I know y'all excited, you feel me? I know all my YouTubers is excited for this. That motherfucking Varsity Eats. Yes, sir. I told y'all at the beginning of the motherfucking podcast that I ended up trying some food out, and we actually recorded it. We had to put on a hold on Varsity Eats for a little while due to coronavirus, due to all of the restaurants that's been closing, you feel me? But now that they starting to open the doors back, a nigga's ready to eat again, you feel me? So the first spot that we shot at, you feel me, we just basically went to go check out some food carts. I'm not gonna tell y'all where the food carts is. I'm not telling y'all what food carts we tried. I'm gonna just tell y'all Varsity Eats is coming back, you feel me? Brand new episodes, brand new motherfucking places to try, and just brand new experiences. I'm actually really excited to bring that shit to y'all. I've been kind of fiending to go out there and go try some new food, so I'm definitely excited. You already know Lil Man like to kill the food, so you already know that he excited. He kind of picky though. We can't go everywhere because my man's is kind of picky. I like him to be able to try some food too. You feel me? Not some regular shit like that we could just throw into the motherfucking out the freezer. I want him to try some new shit just like me. So shout out to myself because that brand new Varsity Eats is coming out. It's going to be on YouTube probably within the next 2 weeks. And then you could expect it kind of consistently. There is a bunch of places that I've been wanting to try. So I'm about to be bringing it to the motherfucking screen for y'all. So stay tuned for that. You feel me? Now that we done got the motherfucking movies out the way, you already know it's time to talk about the tree of the week. Now, you know I've been smoking on that cookies, right? You know I've been smoking on that burner special, right? You feel me? This motherfucking week, the tree of the week is from them. You feel me? From the Cookies family. I'm super excited to bring it to y'all. It's a real good strand. The shit is called Medellin. You feel me? Medellin. You feel me? I'm sure y'all already know what the Medellin cartel is. If you don't, Medellin is a place in Colombia. That's where the Medellin cartel started with my man Pablo Escobar. They was moving them bricks back in the 80s. You feel me? Your mama or your daddy probably bought some when they was partying back in the day, and it probably came from my man's Pablo and the Medellin cartel. But anyway, this tree was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I feel like a lot of the tree from Cookies, it kind of tastes a lot the same. It kind of smoked the same, at least the batch that I was getting. But nonetheless, I liked it. You feel me? It was some good smoke. It was strong. It definitely had me high. You feel me? Now, I'm not really sure too much about like, would I buy it again? I mean, I might. But Cookies has too many flavors just to be getting that same old shit. So I ended up picking it up for $15. You feel me? $15 for the gram. You feel me? Now, to y'all, it might not be too expensive. But to a nigga like me who live in the Northwest, $15 a gram, it make you do like motherfucking Macaulay Culkin on Home Alone. You feel me? Y'all remember that face when you... You feel me? That's how a nigga felt paying that motherfucking price for the gram. But nonetheless, I wanted to support that nigga Burner. He just put his brand new store out here. It's called Lemonade. It's out in Portland. You feel me? They got all the flavors from that motherfucking cake mix. They got that Blanco. They got that Medellin. They got that Gary Payton. They got that motherfucking gelati. They got that cereal milk. That cheat nigga. You get it. The motherfucking menu is supreme. You feel me? So definitely check out that motherfucking Lemonade store out in Portland if you are in the Northwest at all. And let me know what y'all think in the comment section if you've tried Medellin. You feel me? Like I said, I would give this shit probably like a 7 or an 8. It was some decent smoke. Like I said, it could have been a little better on taste, and the smell could have been a little bit more potent. I felt like a lot of the bags that I tried so far of cookies have been real similar, you feel me? But they got their own little unique little, flavors that you really take away from each bud. But yeah, man, this week's treat is Medellin. Like I said, I got it for $15. If you smoke cookies at all, let me know what you fucking with. What's your favorite flavor? Have you tried the Medellin? Would you try Medellin? You already know. I thought it was some cool, so I'm recommending it to you, but let me know what the fuck you think, you feel me? But yeah, man, that's all we got to talk about for this first part, so you already know we going to cut to a quick break so I can go roll up some more tree, hit some water, you feel me? And then we going to come back in, so make sure you do the same, roll up, and be back so we can finish this flight lounge. You dig?
Whole lot of money on me, yeah, you know it. I with the BMW like a Focus. I take the Sprite, mix it with the potion. Made it work, disappear, hocus pocus. They gripping grain, chop a long range. I don't catch feeling, rather catch me a plane. Been a real nigga, no home. My bands and the niggas stay down, now I'm calling a plays. Big stepper, carrots on my necklace.
Alright, y'all, so we back at it with another episode of Flight Lounge. I had to go take a quick break so I could roll up some of that good old-fashioned Medellin, crack me a Pepsi, but nonetheless, we back at it with some more topics, you feel me? The next topic of the week, you already know, is that electronics of the week. Now, unfortunately, I didn't find a whole bunch, but I did get a new game over the weekend, you feel me? The brand new game I told y'all I was gonna get it is that brand new motherfucking Crash Bandicoot 4. Now, if you played Crash Bandicoot as a kid, you already know that it's a motherfucking classic. So I had to get it, you feel me? I was a little bit reluctant because I'm gonna be spending a little bit of money on that PS5 next month, you feel me? But nonetheless, it was a game that I know that, Lil Man likes Crash Bandicoot, so it's something that I could play with him that I would like, something that he would like, and we could just have a good, family night with it. Now, off the rip, I would definitely say that the Crash Bandicoot, the new one, is a little bit different than the one that I remember as far as like how hard that motherfucker is, you feel me? Back in the day, I used to be able just to play motherfucking Crash Bandicoot for hours. I'd probably beat the whole game, you feel me? But this time, this motherfucking Crash Bandicoot was a little bit different, you feel me? You get little suits and it's different powers that you can do. It's like you could slow down the time. Sometimes it's like a block in the middle. You gotta jump in the middle or jump over the block, you feel me? And you have to change it, you feel me? So that sometimes it'll be invisible. You have to jump, change it so that you can stand on it, and then jump to the next one and keep moving over so that you don't fall, you feel me? But nonetheless, I haven't got to play it a whole bunch. I would definitely say Little Man probably got to play it more than me, but just off of playing it for a minute, I would definitely say it's worth getting, you feel me? If you like classic games, like y'all know that I just grabbed that Tony Hawk 2, and that's just off the love, you feel me? Off of it being a classic and an all-around good games. I like bringing out like the old school games to make you feel that old school, like, you feel me? I'm 30 and up, you feel me? And I'm playing Crash Bandicoot, but I don't give a fuck. Cause that's still a grown man game. It came out when I was a kid, so Crash Bandicoot, that's a grown ass man. This for grown folks, you feel me? I be telling my little man like, hey, let me pass the controller, you feel me? He be trying to run away with the controller and shit, but nah. You feel me? I bought it for him, but I bought it for me. You feel me? Cause I wanted to play too. So yeah, man. If you haven't played that brand new Crash Bandicoot, or I know a lot of people probably didn't even know it was coming out, but if you like Crash Bandicoot, it's out right the fuck now, you feel me? So make sure y'all check that shit out, you feel me? The next thing that we gonna talk about is your nigga need a new computer, you feel me? Now, before the podcast, I had to kind of fuck with my computer a whole bunch. When I got my computer, it was probably like 7 years ago, you feel me? So I've had the shit for a long time, I'm not gonna lie, but it just sucks because computers is expensive as fuck. Now I could work with what I got, but I like to have that new shit so that we can perform better. All that lagginess on the computer and all the shit like freezing, and you gotta get a new memory card for the shit, and the processor ain't processing, because I got a lot of programs that's on my computer as far as, you feel me, like Pro Tools, we got the Fruity Loops, we got the Final Cut, you feel me? We got all of those programs, plus we putting a lot of video footage, I'm recording a lot of music on this shit, and it's just not keeping up. Now, I don't know if it's because it's an older computer or if I need to update some shit or do I just need to buy a whole new computer, but let me know what y'all fucking with, you feel me? Do y'all fuck with Windows computers or do y'all fuck with the good old Macintosh computers? Now, me, I ain't never had a Windows computer and I really don't want one, you feel me? But I know that there's a lot of like different programs and shit that you can put on a Windows that you can't necessarily put on a Mac, but I do know that it's a little bit harder for you to get viruses and shit on a Mac, and all of the motherfucking Macs that I've had, like my MacBook, my iMac, my iPhone, all of that good shit, it's always been real good product, you feel me? It holds its value pretty well, and I just never really had a problem with it. Like, yeah, like I said, I know my computer's been running a little slow, but that's what you can expect from an older computer, you feel me? I'm sure if I got a newer computer that shit's processor and gigabytes and all of that shit, I'm sure it's gonna be looking like Sonic the Hedgehog compared to what the fuck I got now, you feel me? So I'm definitely on the market to get a brand new computer, you feel me? I'm not trying to pay too much for the motherfucker. I'm trying to pay more so like $750, you feel? $750 is what I'm really trying to spend on a computer. Shout out my bro Teasy, I know he just got a computer also, and the shit was only like $450, I think he said. So hopefully I can find me a little computer that's gonna do the job that I needed to do, because the shit that I got right now is not doing it, you feel me? So let me know in the comment section if y'all know any spots that I can get a good computer at a good price. Now, you know I'm not talking about going to Best Buy and doing all of that shit, you feel me? Because they taxing for the regular price. I'm not trying to pay the regular price, you feel me? Because the way my bank account is set up, I can't afford $1,200, you feel me? They didn't cut a nigga that stimulus check, you feel me? So yeah, man, I'm on the lookout for a motherfucking brand new computer right now. Preferably I want to get an iMac, but I'm leaning towards a MacBook Pro, you feel me? Just because the MacBook Pro is more on the go, you feel me? So I want to be able just to grab my laptop and I can, you know, take it to a different studio, or just be able to be more mobile with the studio in general. Even if I'm not recording music, sometimes I do voiceovers for other things. So it's just good to have something more mobile and not something that's like, I gotta sit right here to do it, you feel me? Because sometimes I'll be editing music and shit and I'll have to do it when I'm with my son, so I'll do it while I'm in my room on the laptop, and it just works out better for me, you feel me? So I'll probably end up just grabbing another MacBook Pro and just kind of starting from there, you feel me? Get my programs on there and just kind of start maneuvering it with the MacBook Pro. But let me know what y'all think about them Windows computers. How do they perform as far as speed, memory? I'm not really doing too much gaming on there, so I don't really care about that aspect of it. But let me know if y'all fucking with the Windows or is y'all fucking with the Mac, you feel me? But now that we done got them electronics out the way, you feel me, you already know that it's time to get into the last topic of the day, and it's my favorite motherfucking topic, the sneakers of the week. Now, the sneakers of the week that's been dropping, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really wanted to pick up anything that I've been seeing, you feel me? The first shoe I seen that's dropping is those Air Jordan 3 Varsity Royals. Now, I don't got no problem with the threes, you feel me? But I'm not really into when they start throwing out a bunch of Jordans in a bunch of different colorways that people don't really want, you feel me? There's certain ways, colorways of shoes that you can expect to drop, and you already know that when they drop that it's gonna be a lot of money involved, you feel me? But some shit I just feel like the Jordan brand just kind of like, let me put my hand in the basket, whatever motherfucking color we pull out, that's what color the shoe is gonna be. Now, you already know that your boy is a big fan of the threes because I got a bunch of different pairs. I got the true blues, I got the motherfucking white cement, I got the black cement, but these Varsity Royal things is trash. Now, they kind of look like the white cement if you just took all the white off the shoe and you put blue right on the shoe. It still got the same, you know, elephant print look. You already know, if you know how a 3 looks, just take the main color that's on the shoe and replace it with like royal blue. Now, you already know that your boy is definitely not gonna be getting it, but if you're interested in the shit, I believe they're gonna be retail value at like $190, you feel me? I know that the price on the motherfuckers is not gonna be going up too high, You feel me? I would probably say like, you could probably grab them off StockX later for like $215, $220 fan. You feel me? But me personally, your boy is not gonna be grabbing them. But I believe they come out, sometime next week. You feel me? I believe 10/10. You feel me? So next weekend they're gonna be dropping, or this weekend they're gonna be dropping. You feel me? The next motherfucking shoe that I seen that was coming out, it's all right. It's not a shoe that I personally want to be getting for myself, but I know a couple of my homies, they already hit me and they're like, "Ooh, bro, what you think of these?" And me personally, I'm telling these niggas, no bueno. You feel me? But those Jordan Retro 4 PSGs, now they kind of look like the fire reds that's coming out, except they got like a more darker red on them. I believe it's supposed to be like the same color as a Bordeaux. Now, if you don't know what a Bordeaux is, you can type it up on Google and stuff like that, but it's more so like a maroonish color. I believe the shoes, the fours is all right. Now, I'm not going to say that these shoes are super, super swap or anything, but it's definitely not something that I would see putting in my personal closet. As y'all know, the motherfucking Fire Reds is coming out on Black Friday, you feel me? And that's definitely something that I'm aiming to shoot and put in my closet, but I also looked at them, and that red is looking a little infrared, so I'm definitely going to have to look at some more photos and kind of just see what they looking like, but these PSGs, I'm gonna have to pass on them, you feel me? Now, I know a lot of people is probably gonna be rocking these on their feet, so let me know what you think of those PSGs. Is that something that you're gonna be wanting to pick up? I believe they're gonna be going for $225, so, it's not too much, but I definitely think they will have some motherfucking resale value for some reason, just because of so many people wanting to be able to grab them, and they look a little bit different. They got some different patches on them than the regular 4, so I definitely think there'll be some more retail value on top of these. I'm not sure how much it will be, but definitely if you like 4s, definitely check them out because they're gonna be limited. You feel me? Not like super limited, but they're gonna be hard to get because you already know that the hype beasts and the bots and the motherfuckers with a lot of money is gonna be trying to resell them. So if you want a pair of them PSGs, make sure you get on your shit immediately. Now, the next shoe is something that I got mixed feelings about. Not necessarily the color, but the shoe. They got some motherfucking foam posits, the anthracites. Now, foam posits to me just always been all right. They're a little bit bulky. I don't have wide feet or nothing, but they kind of tight. You feel me? They're real heavy. You feel me? And it's just not something that I would put in my closet a whole bunch. Don't get me wrong. I got some foam posits. You feel me? But these anthracite things, they're just some all black joints. Now, I kind of like them. You feel me? I kind of like them motherfuckers just because you can rock them with anything. Black on black is always an essential colorway, at least to me. You feel me? They cool. Now, will I buy them? Nah, I'm not about to be spending no $220 or nothing on them motherfucking things, but shout out to Nike because they know that people love motherfucking foam posits and they're always gonna be a go. You feel me? So I'm definitely wanting a cop a pair, but I'm not wanting a cop a pair basically just because they $220, and I told y'all that I've been kind of falling back from the shoes because I've been trying to get some other things. You feel me? I'm trying to get them stocks, them bonds, them houses, them motherfucking all that good stuff. You feel me? So I'm falling back a little bit and kind of just grabbing the shit that I feel is necessary to keep that motherfucking shoe collection looking right. You feel me? But yeah, man, the last motherfucking shoe that we gonna talk about is if you got some kids. You feel me? Because they got some 5s coming out. They're called the pink foams. Now, they're 5s, they're called pink foams, but they look more so red. There's a little bit of pink accent to them. Like I said, these ones is grade school, so if you got kids or if you got a female with a small foot, this is definitely a cool colorway, you feel me? I can see a lot of guys buying it if they were able to get them in their size, just because, you feel me, the white and the red always just go clean together with a motherfucking Bulls jersey. So yeah, man, these are some cool little sneaks. If you got a little girl or if you got somebody with some small feet, I would definitely say it might be something that's easy to pick up simply because it's a grade school. It's not an original colorway, so I think it'll be pretty easy to get. And I don't think that there's going to be very much resale value on something like that. So, yeah, man, if you're a 5 fan, make sure you check these out. They're going to be at like Finish Line, Foot Action, Foot Locker, all of them good stores. As always, just make sure you get your shit from a reputable site because some of these Jordans are a little bit expensive. I believe that these grade school ones are going to be going for $140. Don't quote me on that, but that's the price that I'm thinking. Yeah, just make sure you get your shit out of a reputable spot. Nobody's trying to be getting ripped off and doing all of that other shit. We just trying to stay fresh for the right price and just be able to, do our thing in the motherfucker. So yeah, man. That's really all I got for y'all today as far as topics for the week. But let me know in the comment section if there's anything that you want me to tap in, even a little bit more, or some shoes or movies or music that you think that I should have brought to the table, because it's been looking real dry out here. But you already know that your boy likes to tap in and kind of just let y'all know what I'm doing, how I'm doing, and just kind of tap in with y'all. So as always, you already know that you can get at your boy on the Instagram at Jolin01. That's JOLEN01, or you can tap in with your boy on the motherfucking YouTube. It's Varsity Productions. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? You feel me? If you made it to the end of this motherfucking podcast and you still listening, rocking with your boy, that's probably because you already a subscriber. And if you are part of the Spotify family, make sure you motherfucking following your boy on there, because not only am I dropping motherfucking podcast on there, but you already know that I'll be doing bi-weekly single drops. So if you're looking for some new music, you already know that I'm going to have it on deck. And I'm going to be letting y'all know as soon as it drops. So I'm going to be letting y'all hear a little sneak peek of what's dropping next week. You feel me? So yeah, man. As always, you already know, you feel me? Keep rolling up. Keep taking flights. You feel me? And until next time, you already know what it is and you know who it is. It's Jolin. It's Varsity. Peace.